back yet again with another video. In today's video, we'll be talking about student life. So I'll give to my mates to actually tell us how do they feel about student life.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are well. It's a new day, it's a beautiful day. Okay, so what I've realized about students and their lives, before you go to tertiary, you think about student life as a very luxurious life, a very beautiful one. You get that idea, okay, whenever I want to order takeaways, I'm going to get takeaways. Whenever I want to do this, whenever I want to go party, I'm going to party. Whenever I want to, we get to see such things when we get to tertiary level. To be honest, it's not all about that. It's not. It has never been and it will never be. Most people make it out to be like that, but it's not, guys. When you get here, that's why most people end up, what is this? What do they call it? Dropping out of school, Others, shit happens.
Yes.
At the end of the day, shit happens. But now, what are we here for? Now I'm here. We want to actually explain to you what we mean Hariri student life, because there's more to that than what we think. That's what I think. Guys.
Yeah.
So now, what I'm gonna talk about is, the excitement of being in tertiary once you are there. Understand? From high school, you've been living the life listening to parents, doing everything by the rules. Understand? Whereas when you get here, you become independent. That's what they said. Freedom. You feel I'm a big person. When you got here, you only 18 years or 19 years of age. You don't realize as a person how so mature enough to be alone, and this is a big world, guys. And to be honest, we in Brampton, next to the CBD, we've heard so many stories about the CBD, about what happens there. When you go there, you change and become what, and things like that happen. And it is true, sometimes things happen, and then because it's far from us, we don't think about it as something that really happens. It is true, guys. Whatever you've heard about the CBD and Braamfontein as two different locations, it is true. Understand? So, my experience, I came here in 2019, and I was a very happy child. I'm still happy, but not a child anymore. There's a difference now. I came here, I was a kid. I didn't know anything about CBD. I didn't know anything about Braamfontein. I honestly, I grew up as a person. I was always with my parents. Wherever I go, there's someone with me. So I wasn't used to the new, environment, me being alone. I have to think about what I'm going to eat. My own groceries. I have to pay my own rent. I have to do that. I have to do that. You coming to this level, it brings out new obstacles for yourselves to go through. I understand. I personally, I had to learn how to. I didn't live. 2019, I didn't live in Braamfontein. I lived in the nearby location. And there, at that point, I had to understand, okay, I have to make a plan for myself to get to school every day as I'm a full-time student. I have to make a point, during the day when I get hungry, what should I do about that, And, sometimes when you get to your tertiary level and you meet new people, you actually appreciate the fact that there's new people who you are going to go through whatever you go through with them. I understand. So my first experience, I was a kid, and somehow I grew. Yeah.
Definitely. I also would say I grew from the past 3 years. One thing I've learned is to be financially smart.
Yeah.
Because I've learned, like she mentioned, the whole takeout thing. First year, I used to eat takeouts every day because I mean, it's in a row. Everything is in your face. And thing is, you're gonna be chilling with your friends at school during break time. What are you gonna eat? You know, stuff like that. That messes you up financially because Monday to Friday eating McDonald's, KFC, chicken licken, Dibonese, and that's not good for you. Not good for your body.
Yeah.
So now I know that I need to buy groceries. At first I didn't buy groceries. I was just like, groceries for what? You know? But now I buy groceries. I eat healthy meals, and then twice a week I'll buy takeouts, you know. So another thing besides being financially smart, I guess, is peer pressure, right? That you receive from the people that you live with. There's a difference between living at home with your family and living at res, for example, with other students. Students influence each other heavily at these student accommodations, even if it's not student accommodations, like the apartments that you have around here. There's a lot that goes on in these buildings, guys. A lot. There's a lot. So for you to actually stay true to yourself and know what you came here to do, it takes a lot out of a person. It takes a lot of discipline. So my advice to new or upcoming students or people that are looking forward to becoming students that are staying within the facilities and the residential areas of their school is that you should always stay true to yourself and know what you came here to do.
Also, guys, to add on to that, I feel like as students we've learned how to be responsible. Because in high school we never we always got a chance to rectify our mistakes through education. But here at tertiary level, you can rectify a mistake if you failed or so not, but you have to pay. But in high school, obviously we had terms in 1, term 2, term 3, but here it's only 2 things, 1 semester and second semester. But if you fail those, you have to pay again for that. So it's kind of, you know.
And what you're saying, from again now it's a transition, being a high school student, you are used to your teachers, you know, being behind your back every time, pushing you to do this, pushing you to do that.
Punching you when you don't do it.
You understand?
Telling your parents to
Detention.
There's always a punishment that's gonna come with the actions you have, you know. Here you on your own, you are alone.
Whether you are
work or not, they don't give
They're getting paid at the end of the day.
Yeah, true. They're getting paid at the end of the day.
Like you all alone. Tuntu ube as responsible as you can be. You
no
know?
one is gonna follow you.
You know?
Say, did you do your homework?
Yeah, it's your marks, it's you, you know why you're here. And if ever you came from wherever and you in the big cities with the big buildings and you think now you've got what you wanted, you haven't. You haven't get
Also, a lot of people get distracted. Hey,
yeah.
like you come to you find that you come from the Makayas, wherever you come to Joburg and you think,
There's a
you know, and then you totally forget about school. You see, for example, I don't know, can you guys give me examples of when people see something and they completely forget about school and they focus on something?
Yeah.
People get here, they date, you find a boyfriend.
Oh, it doesn't end there. You live with your boyfriend because
But then say
You
it.
watch for your boyfriend,
cook
cook for your
dude.
boyfriend. End of the day,
Girls
And
need
then
to stop
guys,
that. I don't know
Ga-
who told students, female students especially, that it's okay for you. Your parents are breaking their backs trying to pay your rent. When you're out at a boy's house, rent is going down for nothing.
And I happy ne this thing ya bana ba tswang ko makaya ne abone a new lifestyle, you know. Ko magaeng akere you are used to bending down, you know, cooking, kofadi and whatever. And then when you get here, Or no, actually, touch, you know? Already now you are working on getting money, you're forgetting no, you know? You're working on getting money who feed your lifestyle somebody. Whereas it wasn't even your time for you to be on that level, but already because one of your peers is there, you want to be there, you know? That also is a very big problem when it comes to us coming from, you know, back home to the city life. Guys, there is something called the city life. Don't let anyone lie to you. There is something called the city life, and it's a very different life, you know? I once called myself a city girl. I didn't know what it meant at first, you know? I didn't know a city girl, what does it mean? But
I knew. I knew. I'm not a city girl anymore. You know when I first got here and I met someone older, like right here at school. He's like, "You're a first year, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, how do you know?" He's like, "Because you went all out. You know, first years, they will literally be coming to school wearing lashes, their nails are this long. And then you look at final year students, who has nails here? No one. No one cares. We just here to get this over and done with right now.
Already tired of this.
You know, when I first got here, I was a city girl. My nails were long. You would never see me with such short nails.
Always
right now, I
on
just
point.
have gel.
And one thing is that we also learned that at tertiary level, you know, we're in the same clothes, we have to change.
Repeat.
constantly.
That's what you're thinking of. I'm not supposed to be seen with the same clothes I wore the previous day. Everything. Hey, guys, mamela. There's
Are you a
something
celebrity?
No, I just said first on 2019.
Finally,
I was like,
first year was
I have to actually have
Well,
clothes.
understand that's what how
I have to change constantly.
I have to fit in. And the moment you know what you have to fit into, now you tell yourself, now I have to get new clothes. I have to do this. I have to do that. And it happens. You understand?
So now-
Whereas, how we talk about that here? And
Oh, yeah, I'm judging.
where do you get the permission to judge anyone at the end of the day?
You're basically judging it because I still have that same mindset.
Hey,
Yo, like it can't change. Yo.
So,
Oh,
guys,
guys, and
there's a
another
lot.
thing, do believe the blessed stories you hear are true.
They are true.
Yeah.
Guys, let me tell you one thing about the cars that park in Bloemfontein, when the lights go on and the sky goes,
From Thursday, Friday.
guys, the cars that take
Comedy night, they came out Wednesday,
Dude.
Thursday, ladies' night, Friday, Bona,
Bopa, guys. I'm telling you, the cars that pick up the babes here in Bloemfontein.
My
Be
blesser,
careful.
blesser.
Guys, it's sad, ne?
It's
When
not
you see
sad.
it,
I won't lie.
but
I was
it's sad.
chopping life real nice. It's not sad. Trust me, honey. It's not sad when you wake up $5 and you're
Yes, I actually agree with that. You can't be sad
It's
whenever
not
you're
that.
something that you want, you really
And
want.
it's not
in
just
your
money, it's experiences also.
Yeah.
You know, you get to go to new places. When I was at home, I didn't know fancy restaurants. And you spur, dog. Now I know
Tasha's.
cilantro. Oh, sorry, Tasha's. Come on, dude, please. I won't lie. I have nothing against the babes that are focused on the don't be focused on it, but enjoy your life, guys. You're young, make mistakes, and don't beat yourself up about them. It's good to make mistakes at this age because this is a developing or learning, getting to know who you really
But I'm
are.
not saying that
So
you
I
go
feel
to
like
places.
no, I'm not saying go to places, but you can't say no, stay away from places. Don't do that. That's the thing with a lot of, for example, parents will strain kids and force you not to do something to the point where you feel like doing it because you know
You
Now,
want
now
to
I have a different opinion, eh? Nah, I understand what you guys are saying, but I have a different way of looking at Tawayadi blessing and everything. I wouldn't want to say anything that's personal now, you know,
why?
but no, I don't come to something. Well, I understand, but somehow, I got affected as a daughter. Okay, now I'm saying what happened.
Thank you.
I got affected as a daughter of the blesser. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say now is that yes, it's all nice, guys. It's all nice. And with whatever's happening in the country, in our lives, everything now is dangerous, guys. Basadi ba dangerous. Ne? I'm not saying anything happened anymore, it's that deep. But I have experienced something like this. And it might not happen everywhere, but now it's me just advising our viewers where sometimes something like this happens,
Something like what?
What I'm gonna say now.
To it.
So again now we know the concept of the blessed in, that it's older man. Okay, let me explain this first, guys. Blessed haika age. Let me just put it up there. Blessed haika age, blessed boyfriend tag, blessed your boyfriend tag. So I age, but now we're talking about the older man and whatever. Yes. There's something called witchcraft nowadays. Basadi basile, ki musadi a tseba. Guys, basadi, they protect what they love, what is theirs. One understand? And at the moment you protect her what they want or what is theirs, they will do whatever. And whatever, you are still a kid. If you come or the new life. The new life is making you so excited, not knowing what will happen after. I understand. I've met 4 or 5 females now. But it's either one, she's not well mentally. Because Nali Bizka Munamme Omu. Hakibi Kamusadi Omkamme Omu. One understand what I'm saying? I have one, she goes on her period every day. I'm not supposed to say this, but I'm not mentioning names, right? She goes on her period every day.
Are you saying that's because of a blesser?
Yes.
True, it happens.
It happens. Like now, I don't want us to just talk about the good things about having that life. It is good. One understand it is good, but you have to think of yourself as a very young lady. Okay, na mo tertiary level in your house. Think about you. Be selfish about yourself. Yes, the life is great, guys. I won't lie. I've experienced goodness out of that also. But now it's just me advising you guys, okay, there's always something bad. Barring, there's always a reaction for an action, right? Yeah. And in this case, there is bad things that can happen. God, this topic, the sugar daddies and everything.
Yeah.
Well, understand. She goes on her periods every day of her life. Opela adulti understand. Every time every second month she has to go through an accident.
Yeah, makes sense.
One understand. Like they make sure I might not kill you, but I'm gonna make you suffer. As young as you are, you went for someone who's older, right? So when unali kalokanya, and as a mwana, you're not gonna be comfortable with telling a parent, I need to. That's why in our previous videos I spoke about our spiritual health. How and tell your parent, I've been with an older man and this is what happened and this is what happened. Now I'm sick like this. One understand? Or notice everything of yours now starts going down. You don't know what's happening.
So are you saying that's only caused by older men? Like all these.
My point is
so specify that because now you're making it seem like there's people that are young
guys,
and are in
but
genuine
you guys are
relationships
not,
with
you
older
guys are
people.
not
No, but the
understanding my
problem is
point.
you can never know when you're at 12. Now,
You
let's
never
say
know,
by
yeah.
5.
Also, that's your age. What
Guys,
he's
so
also 12.
No, but
You don't say her. You don't know.
They're not married.
Okay, let me.
One knows I'm telling someone about that marriage.
Also,
One
people
knows
tell her the
Okay,
right
guys.
people.
They're having the discussion amongst
No,
themselves now.
Whatever. And then you guys are at the club, they pursue you, it's fine. But you can never tell hey, lawyer, utwele. Not unless
Exactly.
no.
And the
but
other
then-
thing is, has it out twala fair?
Yeah,
One
and
understand.
either they
I
have
think
to
I'll
sleep
tell a
with
fair.
you in order for them to get riches.
Yes.
So if I sleep with, let's say, that girl, and they can see if they get something positive out of you. And when your life stays stuck, not go to bonke batwele.
And it's not the same, guys. It's all good. But just be careful of where you're going
But
or
how
what
are you
you're
gonna
doing.
be careful? How do you
We don't
tell?
know. Like that one, I don't
don't.
have an answer.
That's
Whenever,
okay.
whenever things start,
As long as you guys
Go
already
wrong.
okay, guys. We don't know how will you see this is bad, this is what. As long as Luna already, you guys have the idea of what may happen if ever you go through that. We're not saying don't
but
go through
I
it.
feel like you will see Humuzo whenever your things start.
As Khumuzo, you know
changing.
yourself.
You know
I think
yourself.
when you are going
Every day. Every
You
month
know
when
this is something not right.
when every 2 months we are
The minute you
accident.
start
There's something wrong.
know what you did.
Yeah.
Ngida ukuthi
Back
noma
and you know what
ngisonto labazalwane mina ngayocheck ukuthi kwenzakalani. Every 2 months I go
And uyazazi
on an
ukuthi ulalele
accident.
ubani
No.
Nini, uyavisipela
How?
sisibuhlungu. And
Angeke.
you weren't used to that. You know.
But anyway, guys,
Guys, all I'm saying is that okay, sure, there's good and bad to everything.
Yeah.
But also, you can't blame yourself when bad things happen. Sometimes it's genuinely not your fault. If
True.
things should happen, this is life. You know, it's not always going to be good for us. Sometimes we go through bad things to get better things in the future.
Yeah.
So, all I'm saying is, as a student, you should live your life. Make mistakes. You are young. This is your time to be experimenting. I'm not saying go wild, go loose, go ahead, do crazy things, but allow yourself to explore new things. That's all I'm saying.
And be responsible.
we'll see you on the next video.
Don't
Don't forget
forget
to subscribe, like, and share.
Bye.
Top life.